Hi everyone and welcome to a new beginner's guide for Endless Legend. Today we're going to look at the Draken. I really like the Draken. I think they've got a really cool lore and they're really good looking. So let's start our game. One of the advantages of playing as a Draken is that when you start the game you actually know it reveals the location of the capital of every other faction. So I can see I've got Volters are my neighbors. Very important information to know. I do have Ardent Mages over there. Down there we've got the Forgotten. And we do have another, that's the Mezzari. And we have Wild Walkers, which for some reason have not decided to settle yet. So it's very good information because I already know that 4 factions out of 5 are very far away from me. Next to me I've got the Vultures. The Vultures are probably not going to be extremely aggressive early game, so I can actually focus on developing my own cities, developing my economy. So let's begin. Turn on the Fidzi. We're playing as the Draken. The Draken, we look a little bit at their characteristic. They are the masters of diplomacy and they can use diplomatic pressure. That means that they will be able to force truce, peace or alliance on a targeted empire. This is fantastic because it means you basically don't need any defense at all. If someone declares war on you, you can just force a truce or force a peace and then you're going to be fine. They're not going to be able to attack you unless they've got the influence to actually break that. But then you can always override that and force another truce on top of it. If you got the influence, you're pretty much invincible. Then you do have advanced diarchy, which means your empire plans, you're gonna have access to your empire plans one turn earlier, which is very useful early game. I think that's probably their best traits early game, because other than that they're not really strong early game. They don't have any characteristics that makes them strong in the early game. They do have endless excavation. That means they've got 2 extra science and 3 influence on terrain with ruins. So you would think that's really good. Actually it's not that good. I'm not going to explain that when I'm going to settle my city. Well connected, that's what we've just saw. We know the beginning location of all the other factions. And then my different units, I'm going to come back to that later. And you start with the Empire Mint and Language Square Technology. Empire Mint, it's okay, it's anyway not something you would like to build first. Language Square is very important to get first. Draken needs and are going to use minor faction quite a lot. So, I've turned on the Fidzi on the map and I'm going to send my scouts around. What I'm looking for as a Draken player is industry as usual, science probably, influence of course, so if you can maybe next to a ruin that would be good, but again we're gonna come back to that. And the other thing you worry, so food, industry, science, dust and food probably last. I'm going to send my other scout in that direction. There seems to be a nice anomaly over there. That doesn't work, probably because there's a ruin in the way, which is gonna make my life quite difficult. Alright, no, doesn't want. That's probably a bug in the game. I should be able to move there. I cannot move my hero on that tile as well, so I'm gonna have to send him over there. And I made a mistake. I should have used him to search the ruins. It's not too late to do so anyway. It doesn't seem to be anything of interest over there. That could be a good one. However, it doesn't have industry, so quite a lot of industry here. So let's move here, search these ruins. It's a quest that asks me to search for ruins nearby, and nearby is over there. Something I can get in 4 turns, turn 4. I'm not sure if I want to do it. I might, because I'm gonna have to regroup my army at some point. So we'll see. Okay, this game is kinda bugged at the moment. Can't do anything with this soldier, so I'm gonna send him that way. And where can I settle now? So let's see. Here we've got a very decent amount of industry and food, however very little science. That would be a slightly better science start, but it doesn't reach the 15 industries that I would like to get. I was saying that ruins are good in a way but bad in another. The reason is you cannot build any district on top of ruins, same as minor villages. So it will actually force me to not build there and expand the other way. If I want to do a triangle here, I basically can't, because I've got the village here and I've got the ruins there. I could go in a double line like that, which is probably what I think I should do. So I could settle over there. 14, 14, 6, that's already slightly better. 12, 12, 6, 12, 10, 4, 2, that's a little bit more balanced. However, this is still probably better. Or I could go and try to reach there, yeah. 23, 4, 2, 5, that's an insane amount of food, but not enough production. That's decent in terms of production, and what's good is I get a little bit of dust. I got to 8, solid 8 science, a lot of food, and 10 industry, which is probably the max number of industry I can get. I can get more industry here. I feel this is better just because of the extra science, the extra influence, and the extra dust. So let's go and settle here. Okay, there's another ruin there, so it means I might be able to do some sort of triangle shape like that. Could be okay. So, minor faction, the Dorgeshi. Are they located over there? Yes. Is that Dorgeshi? No, that's Nijaz. Dorgeshi are over there. Okay. What am I gonna do with my units? I'm gonna send them to Parley and do some quest. So I can already do that over there. And I'm gonna assign my hero to this location right now. Now, let's look at research. So we already have Language Square, we already have Empire Mint. In terms of research, I'm gonna go Mill Foundry first as usual. I don't think I've got any resource. Yeah, I don't have any known resource. I'm not really interested by the Alchemist Furnace or the Open Pit Mine. In any case, I want to get Public Library and Cultivation for the seed storage very early. That's gonna be my first 3 techs. Then I would like to consider potentially sewer system, potentially the Wyvern, which is a flying unit. We're gonna look at the units in a second, and maybe after that the market. This is pretty good. 1+1 minor faction assimilation slot. However, I don't need it straight away. The reason is, as a Draken, you're gonna do a lot of minor faction assimilation because it's part of your quest. So, main quest, a side quest story, that's my hero. My hero is super cool. The Draken are the best generals. The reason is they are support, which got very great class skill tree. It gives extra defense here, extra attack there, extra initiative and extra life. That's accessory, not very important, and this one is reinforcement position, so all very good stuff. Their faction one is pretty bad, I would say, but just a little bit of food bonus there. A pretty good influence bonus, and this one is actually very good, but it's very far away. However, what's really good with the Draken is they have got the fast learner skill, which means they're gonna gain experience much more faster. So this guy, who is only level 1 at the beginning, is going to grow faster than any other hero in the game, which means he's going to reach level 16, 17 very quickly, and he's going to be a very bad beast. So he can heal unit because it's a support hero. He's fast, so you get extra battle movement, last stand as all heroes have, and you've got the army boost, which is plus 35 life to the army in the early game is huge. A little bit of food boost and spying boost, but we're not going to use that guy as a governor anyway. As you can see, he's got very, very decent stats, a great amount of life, very good defense, very good attack. His damage is not that good, but the Draken are have mostly defensive units, not attacking units, so they're going to be very tanky. So you're probably not going to care that much about your initiative. You're going to want to stay alive, you're going to want to attack, get the best morale as well, have more experience and better stats and good equipment. My base unit, Draken, is a very standard infantry unit. It is fast learner as well, which means you're going to be grabbing more experience faster. And that's pretty much it. As we can see, they've got very low damage. They've got very good defense, so it's a good unit overall. So we could modify it to give him a cavalry slayer, and I might do that because I've got Dorgeshi nearby. I'm just gonna do that now actually. And something I'm doing now, which I don't usually do, but I'm gonna do with the Draken, is give them the movement token. The reason for doing that, and I think a lot of people would disagree with that, is I feel they need extra movement in the beginning to do a lot of quests. Part of the main quest of the Draken is to have units that reach level 2 experience. That's the first chapter actually. And I think it's important for my units to be able to get that. Do it now? I'm not going to do it now. To get that extra experience faster. So by doing extra movement they can explore faster and they can do things much faster. However, that would require my hero to have it as well, and that's much too expensive on him. So, not the best thing I'm doing right now, but it's fine. Here in my city, always start with Founders Memorials. That gives a boost to a little bit of everything, so you want that first. I don't need to focus on food, so that little population guy here doesn't need to be on food, because in any case I'm going to grow in the next turn. However, if I move him to industry, I'm still not going to get my Founders Memorial faster. If I'm moving him to science, I'm not going to get Mill Foundry faster, and anyway I'm not interested. However, if I put him on dust, I gain some dust, which is probably a good thing. Probably means I can retrofit that unit as well. So, let's move on to the next turn, and we're gonna have the first chapter of our quest's gonna trigger. Like that. I need to level up 2 Drakenling units to level 2. And the best way to do that is search ruins and pacify or attack some village. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I cannot move my guy because he has already done all his movements, so it's fine. Next turn we're gonna move here and get the quest. In here I've got an extra population. That's not gonna do much. No, that doesn't increase the number of turns. I'm gonna get my Founders Memorial, so it's fine. So I'm gonna spend money on dust. I'm gonna put population on dust at the moment. I would really like to have my hero with the movement item. But you will see as well that the Draken are very slow in terms of gameplay. I don't think they're great early rushes, although some people would disagree with me. But I think you're more interested in the long term when you can do a lot of diplomacy and make sure you don't get attacked too much, and then you can claim supremacy victory by killing all the capitals. You already know where everybody is, so that's great for you. The other type of victory you can go for is diplomacy. So to get a diplomacy victory, you will need to get a lot of influence points, and then you need to stay in alliance as long as possible, have as many deals as possible, so sharing vision, sharing commercial agreements and stuff like that. So that will give you extra points of return, and at the end you're gonna reach the diplomatic victory. Some people do not really like the diplomatic victory because it's very passive, but I think it's a good challenge to actually play as a Draken and try to avoid war at all costs. I think there's a Steam achievement actually for that, which is very interesting. So let's go ahead and start parley with these guys. Too many chiefs. So to pacify this guy, collect enough dust to buy allegiance. I need to give them 50 dust, which I obviously don't want to spend at the moment. And because I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's from this village, it means I can fight, and I'm gonna have my reinforcement from my militia. So I'm not gonna focus too much on the combat right now. I think it's probably gonna go my way anyway. I hope I'm not gonna lose my Drakenling units. That would be really bad, but I think it's gonna be fine. Because the goal of this video is more to show you the early game and the decision we make in terms of micromanagement of the Draken, not really the fight itself. It's very standard fight anyway. So that's one thing we've done. I think then I would like to move over there. Yeah, still nothing. I'm gonna keep that guy here, and I'm gonna queue the mill foundry next. I already have 3 population, which is really good, and this city is gonna grow quite a lot, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm gonna start leveling up my hero by giving him these class things. I actually think I want to get the bonus attacks. The reason is actually they've got quite good attack. The damage is where they're lacking things, but good defense, good attack is always good, I think. So let's go that way. I might also give him these things that gives him extra learning, faster learning. That would be even better. Okay, so now we're going to continue exploring with these guys, trying to reach these ruins and then probably go back here. That would be good to actually do a quest as well. I'm gonna get my mill foundry in 4 turns. That's way too much, but I think I can reduce that by assigning 2 population to it. So 2 turns is already much better. I can probably queue in Empire Mint then, because I would like to get extra dust. Yeah, other than that, we're looking good. Let's move on. So you could consider going for an early attack on these guys, especially with the Empire plan early on. We can discuss it, but I actually don't like to play this kind of playstyle with the Draken. So I don't think we're gonna do it. Okay, we've completed this quest. I got Break Wall. It's a decent item for heroes, but it costs titanium. I don't have any at the moment. And nothing else. That's a bit of a shame. You can see another ruin here and another village here, so we're gonna move over there. This is still looking fine, so let's move on. Cultivation we actually don't need, not very important to get it, but it's fine. Empire Mint Public Library is gonna give me 3 turns, and then I think I'm probably gonna queue a settler, even though I don't know where I'm gonna move. And actually I want my settler to get the movement item as well. Right, very good. So that is kind of the idea of what I'm gonna do. You want to settle, and the reason you want to settle fast is you're gonna need to assimilate a lot of faction. You're gonna need to pacify villages in your empire as part of your main quest. So this is definitely something that forces you to expand. One good thing is I'm quite far away from anyone else. So apart from the vultures next to me, I don't have to worry about someone stealing land around me. I could go on and explore a little bit south and only expand to these regions over there later, so that's fine. This is a good starting region. It has a lot of food, it has okay science and a little bit of dust. So if I expand somewhere, I would like to expand somewhere with either science, a lot of science, or a lot of dust. Okay, let's go and talk. Oh, let's go and finish that turn, and we can go and talk with these guys. Probably gonna move on that tile. Okay, an empire plan is coming. I will have enough influence to go to level 2, that's good. What is the quest? Need to find the monster in these ruins. That could be a good thing to do in terms of influence I can gain. So I'm probably gonna do it. Not influence, sorry, I mean experience. Even though that's a lot of turns. Yeah, that's too many turns. I'm gonna attack them. I'm gonna be in not too far away, so I will have my reinforcements anyway, so very good for me. Okay, public library now. In terms of research, I don't have enough money for mercenary market to do anything with the mercenary market. However, I will have to grab it at some point. I'm gonna go with sewer system, the wyvern, and then probably this. Okay, let's go here and attack. Again, I'm gonna go auto battle. That's going very fine. It's good. I can assimilate the Nidia now. Give extra initiative, not great, and a bonus on luxury resources, but we don't have any luxuries at the moment, so I don't want to assimilate yet. I want to keep my influence for my empire plan. So, I'm gonna get a settler in 3 turns. It would be good if I can actually know where I'm gonna move to. I think south is a good idea, just to prevent them from grabbing more land. And probably because these are very dry lands. They've got science and dust, which as I said I would like to, but I don't see any good anomaly. Something a little bit here, titanium actually. So that one might be a good region, but it's not great. There's ruins here. That's pretty good region in terms of science, but there's no dust. Here I actually don't know, so let's go down there. That's already quite nice. Obviously I want a little bit of industry minimum, and either a lot of science and a bit of dust, or a lot of dust and a bit of science. So let's move down there with this guy and we'll see what we get. I'm gonna assign someone here to get my sewer system faster. 1 turn faster. Okay, already level 3 with my heroes, that's very good. So that's the other thing I'm thinking I want to grab, extra experience on my units. I could have gone this way to grab it earlier on, but I feel this is more important. I really want to focus in the long term on the battle. But my public library built, someone is already in the era 2, which means we're quite late in terms of well, we're quite late in terms of research. Peaceful behavior has been noticed. Yeah, well, kind of over there, so we have to be peaceful, you know. Right, now I think I can give the movement item to my hero, and now I can move faster. Great. The Seratan. Not a very interesting minor faction. They give defense bonus, but we're already really good in defense. So probably not something I'm interested in. The Eresis gives extra movement, which is pretty good for the Draken. So not something to think it's not good. This is going fine. I'm gonna get my settler very soon. Do I want to spend more on research? No, I don't want to delay my settler. Okay, so we're down there. Looks like quite decent in terms of science and dust, but there's not many anomalies. So anyway, we're gonna talk to these guys first, then go over there and talk to these guys. Okay. As you can see, the early game of Draken are a bit more slower than the other ones. I think their initial chapter of their quest is not the best. Hello, Walters. Where are you going? Let's talk to this guy. What do you want? Make sure there's no enemy army in the region. 5 turns. Yeah, that's doable. In here I'm gonna get my settler next turn. I'm tempted to go there, because what I see here, not that great. Actually, that's good. Oasis is good. Gives extra happiness. So, and the ruins there. I'll have to think about it. Okay, let's search the ruins. 30 dust. Very good. And then I'm going to move over there. Oh, actually, so that's very good. That's very good in terms of food, but I already have a very good food city. So, Empire Plan. I can do one, and I probably want to get extra science, and I could also go with this. Do I want extra attack on my units though? I don't think so, because I've got very good... I got good attack at the moment. What I lack is damage. Do I want unit cost reduction though? Yeah, I don't want to. I'm gonna go with my usual science and dust. So I could have gone for something that is level 2 in terms of era, in terms of Empire Plan, but I don't feel the need, so I'm gonna keep my influence for assimilating factions and plans later on. Very good. Finish that turn. And then we're gonna go over there. Look to these guys. Parley, bring back a glass steel. No way I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna attack you. And this is a little bit tougher, so I'm gonna have to manual battle this. So let me just pause the video, and I'll see you once this is done. And here you go. That was a very nice fight, and I'm very glad that my units have now leveled up. Fantastic. This is why we actually want to fight sometimes instead of doing the quest. I can still move with these guys. Probably gonna go up there. So now, what am I gonna do with my settler? Very good question. So it's either over there, which will give me 4, 8, 10, 11 industry and 12 science. That's a very, very decent location. I could try over there, but I have no idea what I'm gonna find. Or I could go here, and here I would get crazy, like 19 food, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 industry, and 6 science, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dust. It's actually very good in terms of dust. Only science that I'm gonna be lacking. Yeah, I feel this is better, and strategically, because of the vultures over here, I think it's better. So let's move down there. I don't know why it's telling me I can still make some movements, but it's fine. I'm building seed storage now and Nidia. I actually think I would probably prefer a sewer system in the middle. So let's go like that. And I'm gonna progress in my quest. Very good, so I've got extra dust, and now I need to reach 10 influence in one of my cities. So it's going to be this one, and I'm going to do... Oh, I would have to assign my entire population for one turn. Not great because it's delaying that. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I can wait. I really want to progress that main quest, because the first chapter was already really slow. Oh! Let's go over here. Search these ruins. Extra dust. Yes, we're quite rich at the moment. And you, my dear settler, let's move here and turn on that. That's very good. 4 science, 12 dust. That's even better. That's the one I was looking at earlier. 30 happiness is great as well. I've got extra influence here, but it's probably not as good because it doesn't have the same output in terms of dust and science. These are all actually very good locations, so it's probably a very decent place to settle. I'm tempted to go here. The only thing I don't like here is the 7 industry. But well, here it's slightly better. But it has better happiness. I guess nah, here is better. Just because of the extra happiness. I'm gonna have to wait one more turn, that's fine. Alright. Whoops. Not what I wanted. I could go back up with these guys. I think this might be the 3rd region I'm gonna colonize, so that's why I was going that way. I want to pacify this region as soon as possible. Okay, I've got 10 influence on my city. That gives me extra influence. Now I need to wait for the next and power plant to set level 2 in military. Or extra dust again. That's good. What's not good is that I'm not gonna get any strategic resource at the moment. I'm not really happy about that. Hello guys, so I'm gonna talk to these guys soon. And I'm gonna build this here. So, mill foundry, public library, Empire seed storage. That's gonna take a lot of time to build. 5 turns. I could buy it out, however I probably want to keep my money to get a governor at some point. Okay, seed storage is going on over there. I can move stuff back. Science and production, yeah, that's good like that. Keep it as it is. People are happy in my town, that's good. Alright. So let's parley first. 8 dye. Do I have dye in one of my city? I think I do. Yes. No, that's Pisces. So no, I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna attack you able to auto battle this one. Yeah, that was good. So let's continue a little bit. Where should I go now? I'm gonna continue up north. This video might be quite long actually, because I'd like to progress as much as possible, see you some more interesting characteristic of the Draken. Okay, I can show you pretty soon actually. No, I'm gonna go with that. Let's get over there faster. Great, I got pacification here and 15 die. Very happy about that. It's gonna be time to... I can already pacify 2 of these guys. That's very good. Got 2 slots as well. Die if I want some extra influence. So that's all good stuff for me. Search these ruins. Extra dust. Time for me to buy someone. So here, I'm gonna need extra units. I'm gonna have to build a couple of Wyvern, and a couple more Drakenling. I want to make these tanky, and actually I need to wait for Era 2 before upgrading them. So I should get that next turn, so it's fine. I can not queue anything yet. Right. That's it. So I've reached Era 2, I'll be able to give better equipment to my units. Doing sewer system next. I might want to go back here and kill these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So in terms of research, what do you want from Era 2? Obviously you want the Ancient, it's a very good support unit. You always want 1 or 2. And he has very decent stat, very good damage. So that's definitely something you want to go for. As a Draken, you want to go with trade routes. The reason is you're probably gonna have a few cities of your own, and you're gonna be able to be in peace or alliance with your neighbors, which means you're gonna get your trade routes will not be blocked. So you want to go for that. Glory of Empire, because you need your influence. Shipyard, probably not, because we're far away from the sea anyway. We're gonna need the canal system at some point, and we're gonna need that to buy some titanium. So at first I'm probably... oh, this one as well, to get 2 extra army slots in your empire. I think I might go for central... no, I'm gonna go with Imperial Coinage and then Central Market. It's gonna take quite a lot of time, so I need to get a settler and go into a region with a lot of science very soon. So I said I would retrofit some of my units. As soon as I entered Era 2, the Tier 2 is enabled. I can upgrade these guys, and I want to make them as good as possible. I'm not going to give them improved movement because they're going to be part of the army that has Drakenlings, and Drakenlings only have 5 speed at the moment. So I want to go full attack, so I'm going to go for that. And defense here. That makes them quite expensive, but I'm happy to take the cost for it. And I'm going to build probably 2 of each. I might have to put a burrow in the middle just to get some extra... can I get extra science from here? I could if I went there. Okay. So that's fine. Let's move on. I really need... yeah, public library is gonna help here. Okay, that's good. New aeroplan in 3 turns. Move my units. That's a good production here. I'm very happy about that. I move this guy here. Doesn't speed up my science, my research, so I'm not gonna do it. However, what I can do is get a hero soon. Right, 300. I'm not quite close to it. Okay, continue moving. I'm gonna speed up a little bit because I want to see. I want to show you the next step of my quest. Okay, Imperial coinage, good. You move. Do I want to do that? No. Do I want a new settler? Probably after the next empire plan. I can start building it now. And here, that's fine. Gonna go with the units. Come on, game. Go here. Right, let's continue. Okay, good. What am I gonna get from here? 70 dust, that's great. That means I can buy a hero. So that would be alright because it has science boost. I really want better science here. Science boost 1 as well. Science boost 2. So quite good for you. For us, I can go with this guy. The cultists are usually the best overall governors. Roving clans as well if you want dust. I'm gonna go with... I can't buy him yet. Damn it. Gonna have to wait one extra turn. So here, net expand and get extra science. I really need more science. So let's think a little bit. I could go with a triangle like that. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna go that way. Aeroplan. I need to go aeroplan 2 on that direction. And I want to keep this one. So that's good. And you are gonna go south. Hello. Who are you? In the nearby region called Penwin, capture or destroy the city for hydrology and pacification. Where's Trenwin? Where is it? Don't have the name here. That's not here. And I don't know where that is. It's probably not something I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna attack you. Easy one against Sisters of Mercy. And then stay here. Okay, so borrow streets in 2 turn. 4 units. Okay. Like you can see my plan. I'm gonna get another army. I want to talk and pacify as many minor faction villages as possible. Expand to a 3rd city probably. Then I need to defeat 3 armies now to aura of leadership. So it's gonna be good. But first, I said I'm gonna buy my governor. Probably I think you, because you got industry bonus. And I would like to assign you to my 2nd city. Like that. Perfect. Then I retrofit this guy. I can retrofit 1 guy. Let's retrofit 1 guy. Over there I've got 2 wyverns and I'm gonna get a settler next. Okay. Pretty good. Central market. I would really like to build a Can I attack this guy? I cannot, obviously. To build a central market, I need some glasssteel. However, I don't have the money to do that. I'm a little bit blocked here, but it's fine. I can build another borough and go up there. Got a little army here that's gonna get better, so I can attack this guy here. And yeah, research and get that guy. Okay, that's good. Let's go and attack these guys. Oh, moved away. They're scared. Fine. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna send that guy over. This is decent, but this is better. I'm gonna send him over there. Oh, I could. No, over there is fine. Doesn't have any strategic resources though compared to here. Oh, I guess you need to make some choice at some point. I'm losing money though. Quite annoying. So actually I can fully move population over there because my industry is great. Okay. I'm going to end this guide right now. I think this was a good first look at Draken. So as I said, you want to play on your diplomatic. As you can see, my influence is already skyrocketing. It's going to be really good if I want to. And let's see if I can do anything. I can't do anything. Declare war. And I can force truce. So obviously it's very expensive. But this is the power of the Draken, is you can do force, truce, peace or alliance on anyone. So it lets you be very, very defensive. I'm only building units to take care of minor factions because my quest requires me to pacify villages. However, I'm probably not gonna get too many units. And then I'm gonna focus on expanding slowly. I don't want to expand too fast so that my empire plans cost me too much. Actually, I'm gonna spend my die right now. I think it's a good time to do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Let me know if you have any feedback and let me know which faction you would like me to cover next. Thank you for watching. See you soon.